All right, welcome to this explainer of the 2026 UEFA Champions League final in Budapest. Today we're breaking down this absolutely dramatic, high-stakes clash between two European titans. We'll be pulling directly from the play-by-play commentary and the defining moments of the match. So if you're looking to understand exactly how this monumental final unfolded, and really, where it was won and lost, you are absolutely in the right place.
So let's dive right into the setup here. The massive question hanging over the electric atmosphere in Hungary was incredibly simple, yet, massive in its implications. Who's going to conquer Budapest? Are we going to see Paris Saint-Germain successfully defend their European crown, or is Arsenal finally going to inherit it for the very first time?
Going into this, the contrasting storylines between these two clubs couldn't be starker. On one side, you have Arsenal, right? They are desperately seeking their first title, coming off that epic semifinal against Bayern Munich and riding a flawless, unbeaten European season. And standing in their way, PSG. The current holders fiercely defending their crown. It's actually the very first time France and England have been pitted against each other in this specific context, with both teams arriving as the freshly anointed champions of their respective countries.
And man, the match just explodes into life right out of the gate. Arsenal absolutely seizes the early momentum. The play builds beautifully, Saka and Havertz linking up, and then, realizing there isn't really an obvious square pass, Trossard charges the ball down, perfectly setting up Kai Havertz. Havertz stays incredibly composed and just strikes first, bearing an absolute screamer into the roof of the net to draw first blood. That opening momentum for the Gunners was just undeniable. The commentary actually nailed it, calling it a thunderous finish. I mean, it takes some serious nerve to find the back of the net like that in a Champions League final, and Havertz delivered exactly that. You could literally almost feel the stadium shaking from that sudden burst of Arsenal life. Now, to really grasp the sheer drama of this match, we have to look at the ebb and flow of regular time. It's like a roller coaster. We start with Havertz setting this highly aggressive tone early on. But as we cross the 60th minute, everything pivots when a massive penalty is awarded to PSG. From there, the tension just skyrockets toward the 90th minute with Vitinha's deflected shot, all the way to a frantic, heart-stopping final chance for Barcola in the 97th minute. This whole shift, from early Arsenal dominance to relentless late pressure from PSG, is totally the defining narrative here. Speaking of that pivotal 60th minute turning point, let's look at exactly what happened. Hakimi just flies into the box and gets brought down. Now, the live commentary gave us this hilariously garbled description of the defender sounding something like Ferret Skull or maybe Claire Scalia, but regardless of the chaos in the broadcast booth, referee Daniel Siebert didn't hesitate for a second. He had a brilliant view right through the back of the player and awarded a clear penalty. Just a desperate, totally unavoidable moment for Arsenal. So, Ousmane Dembélé steps up for Paris Saint-Germain to take this crucial spot kick. With some Parisians literally struggling to even watch, Dembélé delivers. As the commentary poetically noted, it was an immaculate take from the bearer of the barn door. He sends Arsenal goalkeeper David Raya the complete wrong way, leveling the game and instantly putting PSG in the driver's seat, forcing Arsenal to rethink their entire strategy on the fly. From here, PSG is just completely reborn, unleashing a barrage of dangerous chances. We see Vitinha cut across the ball, sending this spinning, dipping shot that deflects right against the frame of the goal, literally inches away. Shortly after, Bradley Barcola gets a clear run with his incredible pace, forcing David Raya to make a massive, brave decision to come out and challenge him. Barcola just lacked that final bit of composure, and his last-second chance, the final kick of the 97 minutes, goes unconverted. Raya basically kept Arsenal alive by the skin of their teeth. Right, so with that final missed chance, the 1-1 deadlock holds, dragging both teams into extra time. And the physical toll, immense. We're looking at weary limbs, practically immobile footballers, and just an incredibly desperate physical grind. Both squads are running entirely on fumes at this point, trying to force a winner when every single muscle is screaming at them to stop. But even running on fumes, we still get these desperate, chaotic late chances. David Raya is forced out a long way to critical effect, flapping away a dangerous cross and basically just praying it drops to an Arsenal shirt. Down the other end, Noni Madueke manages to drive at the defense and smashes a shot right into the side netting. And finally, Declan Rice gets a late effort off a deflection that just bounces away for a goal kick. Total chaos, but neither side can break the tie. And that brings us to this highly significant number, 12. Because after 120 grueling minutes of football, for only the 12th time in the entire history of the competition, the European champions will be established from the penalty spot. It's the ultimate test of professional nerve, pure and simple. So into the shootout we go, and it is a rapid-fire, nerve-shredding exchange of blows. Gonzalo Ramos steps up first for PSG, thumps it in. Victor Gyökeres responds for Arsenal, scores, mighty calm. Then, a massive moment. Nuno Mendes takes his kick for PSG, but David Raya tracks it perfectly and makes a huge save. Arsenal suddenly has a window. Declan Rice levels it up. Gabriel Martinelli follows suit, smashing his right into the roof of the net. But then Ronaldo steps up for PSG and, well, he does not fail. He keeps the pressure absolutely maxed out for the next taker. And then, the pressure of the entire season finally peaks. Gabriel steps up for Arsenal. He knows exactly what's on the line here. And he misses. After a completely flawless, unbeaten European campaign, the tiebreaker comes down to this single, agonizingly off-target moment. It's just gut-wrenching for the London side. The commentary captures the gravity of it perfectly, saying he fires into the Budapest sky, a terrible moment for an excellent professional footballer. You can literally feel the heartbreak radiating from the pitch. Arsenal is left utterly devastated, having come so incredibly close to their very first European title. But on the other end of the pitch, the contrast is stark, total jubilation. As the broadcast so poetically put it, they are dancing on the Danube from the city of lights and love. This PSG team of immense talent proved themselves winners once again, securing their hard-fought victory and maintaining their reign as the defending champions of Europe.
So, wrapping up this explainer, we really have to look ahead and ask the big questions. After such a dramatic, hard-fought final, with PSG successfully cementing their status, and Arsenal facing ultimate heartbreak after an unbeaten run right up to the final whistle, how is this historic Budapest clash going to reshape European football next season? Like, how does Arsenal mentally recover and rebuild from a loss like this? And honestly, who can possibly step up to dethrone Paris Saint-Germain? Thank you so much for joining me to break down this monumental final. Keep questioning, keep analyzing, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.